The port's development is clearly tied to the development of the St. Lawrence Seaway. But one should not underestimate the importance of railway companies. By the way, as you walk westward along the promenade, you can see the two remaining tracks on the other side of the pond. During the second half of the 19th century, the success of Montreal and its port was intimately linked to transportation. Trains connected the city with the rest of North America, while steamships opened it to Europe and the rest of the world. But the role of railway companies wasn't limited to the transport of merchandise. Companies like the Canadian Pacific and the Grand Trunk Railway Company also built the port's first grain elevators. In 1871, in the time of my great-grandfather, Fluvio Bordelot, you know, he had the small cheese shop in Bon Secours Market. Anyway, in 1871, the Grand Trunk of Canada, owner of the Victoria Bridge, was the first company to connect its railway tracks to the port. The competition soon followed. With a booming industrial revolution, a growing number of smaller railway companies were also looking to benefit from a direct access to the port. So the Harbour Commission eventually decided to integrate the port's railway tracks into one system. At one point, there were up to 8 railway tracks zooming up and down the port. Tons of merchandise were loaded and unloaded each day, and longshoremen, as strong as they were, literally worked their fingers to the bone. Before 1920, rail cars had to be shoveled out by hand. It took 4 dock workers about 45 minutes to empty one rail car. It was, as they say, hard labor. To speed things up, the Harbour Commission engineer John S. Metcalf created a mechanism to lift and tilt rail cars over. Thanks to this state-of-the-art system, 3 dock workers could now empty a rail car in only 8 minutes. It was a great invention, really. Great for companies because they increased their productivity 5-fold, and great for longshoremen because they spent much less time breathing in grain dust. Unfortunately, it was a little too late for my grandfather's big brother, the legendary Jacques Bordelot, or Big Jack as he was called. Big Jack was a whale of a man, strong as an ox, but after a lifetime of filling his lungs with cereal, he fell sick, and he was forced into early retirement. How the mighty fall.